Hi. I think I'm just gonna do little blips. Just a little blip today and then little blips tomorrow with my grandkids. Colored my hair. I had to. I couldn't wait another day because I went to go visit my mother last evening, and one of these little old ladies like, "Whoa, there's something white on top of your head. There's something white on top of your head." Yeah, it was my roots. And I was like, yeah, and I showed her, I go with my, and she goes, "Oh my, you have a lot of white hair." And I'm like, yeah. "But your other hair, and I said, "I color my hair, yes." I was like, okay, the old ladies who can't even see 5 inches in front of their face could see my white roots. Time to color. So just got done doing that. I'm only coming on because had a horrible incident with a family member. I swear. Last year I thought 2017, I thought the whole year was cursed. We had so many hospitalizations and sicknesses and all sorts of garbage. 2018 has not been as bad, but we have had some problems. And sure enough, I had just gotten to my mother's, which is on the other side of town. And I get a text from my daughter, my oldest daughter, saying that they were at the ER with her husband, that he had had an accident, not with a car. I'm sorry. And that her in-laws were there with the kids at that point, but if I wouldn't mind texting them in case they needed backup. Anyways, long story short, and if I could insert a picture, I would, but I can't insert pictures because I have a picture of it. He was trying to fix his garage door opener, and all I know is what he says is that the spring on the garage door opener broke loose and whipped around and just tore his hand apart. The bones were showing through he had opened up the hand so badly, fractured 2 of his fingers, and needed 12 stitches across his hand. Today is, I talked to him this morning, and he was still waiting to hear about them trying to squeeze him in. He needs to see an orthopedic surgeon because he needs surgery on his, or I don't know, something, because of his broken fingers. If they have to be surgically replaced, or if they just need to set the bones. I don't know. Anyways, he's a mess. So it is his left hand. Praise God, he's right-handed. But another thing that happens, I mean, it's just constant. Somebody's always getting hurt or sick in my family, and I'd like to go like 6 months with no hospitalizations, nobody running to the ER. Hasn't happened yet. Let's see. So I'm just trying to get myself mentally prepared for tomorrow, because I'm going to have my 2 oldest grandkids here early. I don't know if I have to go pick them up. I'm assuming I'm going to have to go pick them up now, especially since their father is out of commission. And that's not good for me, you know. I'm not good in the morning. I don't do well in the mornings, but they don't have school, and so I will have to go get them early, and they'll be with me all day tomorrow. And then the other thing is I have to really mentally prepare for this awareness walk. My daughter called it a race today, and I said, "Say what? Why did you call it a race? Isn't it just a walk?" She said, "Yeah, that's what I meant." I'm like, because I'm not racing nobody. She said, "Oh, and by the way, it's 4 miles, not 3. I was like, that didn't bother me as much. I'm sure I can do 4. If I can do 3, I can do 4. I just am not racing anybody. But, again, and it's supposed to be beautiful on Saturday. Today, not so much. Gray, rainy, cold. But by Saturday, it's supposed to be maybe 70 and sunny and just a nice day. So a good day to do this. But, and that's the big but, me having to walk with a bunch of other people, I just hope my brain can deal with it. I really do. I hope that I don't... Oh, my. Sorry. I had 8 spam calls yesterday. I don't know what's happening, but 8. My phone will come up and show that it's spam. 8 in one day. That's ridiculous. Why am I... Suddenly I'm getting... And that was just another one. That's the 3rd one, and it's only 12:30. That's the 3rd one today. I don't understand. And did you all get that presidential alert on your cell phones yesterday? Holy moly. It made me jump out of my skin because it was a sound that my phone has never made before, and it was very loud. And I was like, what is my phone doing? I don't know if you guys had the same reaction, but it scared the crap out of me. I was like, nobody warned me that we're going to get presidential alerts on our phones now? That's where the world's coming to, though. Getting closer and closer to Jesus' return. Can't wait. Can't wait. So that's me. Last time I was here, I was telling you about the tingling. That finally went away, thank God. Just the typical everyday off balance, dizzy. Neck has not been bad, and the lymph nodes went back down. Yeah, the lymph nodes are down again. So I must have been having a resurgence? Is that a word? Resurgence of the EBV for the last 2 weeks because they were very swollen and I was having more problems. And now I'm back to like baseline. I caught my baseline crapola. So that's where I'm at. Just got to prepare for this weekend. The next couple days are going to be trying. And a couple of you, Bill, if you're watching this, I wrote on your vlog that I'm very jealous. Very jealous. As a matter of fact, I'll show you the motorcycle we have because you got on yours and rode it, and I'm like, wow, that is a huge feat to overcome. And Michelle, you hiked up and down those falls and rode on a motorcycle. God bless you both. Motorcycle is... I'm going to stop here and hold on. I'm going to go out and show you my husband's bike that I would love to be able to get on. You see it behind all the garbage and crap, but there it is. Don't ask me the age of it. My husband loves to shine it up and clean it constantly. There's my little seat. That's where I belong, but I haven't been on there. And I think he said it's a dovetail. Bill, you would know. Dovetail Harley. But he's got his windshield in front, and it's a nice bike. I just wish he'd sell it so it wouldn't be, it's annoyance to me because it's a reminder that it's something I can't do. And B, it seems like almost every single day in this area, and this is central New York. Somebody's getting killed on a motorcycle accident, and it's never the cyclists' fault. It's the cars. And it's like almost weekly, not daily, but weekly in the summer. It's like, oh my God, did you just hear? Did you just hear? And I'm like, so just don't like my husband riding it anymore. It scares me. But anyways, I'm really happy for you, Bill. I know that was a huge accomplishment for you. And I think you had said oh my God, speak Laney, tickled pink, and I said that probably is an understatement because I'm sure you probably want to pinch yourself because you couldn't believe you were actually riding on that bike again. So I'll catch up with you guys again probably tomorrow unless some big thing happens today, but I have no plans. Coloring my hair was my big plan, and that was it. And taking a shower, and as you know, taking a shower is a huge task for me. Other than that, I got no plans. Talk to you guys later. Okay, today is, what day is it?
Friday, day off.
Friday, October 5th. And Gammy has already made them eggs, bacon, toast.
And we already did. We're gonna do crafting, and then we'll do the caramel apples, and we both get one whole big bag. We're gonna bring some home too.
To your brothers and your mommy and daddy, right? Tell the
not my brother.
Yes, both.
Only Wesley.
And what, Preston?
No, I'm not giving it.
Can you tell them what happened to your daddy's hand?
He broke 2 fingers and got 12 stitches and he got scarred up.
How did he do it?
In the garage. I don't know.
Yeah, it was pretty bad, right? Libby's letting the dog in, but she can't get the door open. So we're ready to do some coloring projects to get the day started after our breakfast. And then we will work on unwrapping all the caramels. That's a big job, unwrapping all the caramels. Then we got to melt them, and then while the caramel apples, or maybe we should do our project first, and while our project's baking, okay, I'll talk to you later. In here, kids.
We're just making, like, ornaments. These.
Okay, you're not supposed to be picking them up.
And they're not cookies.
They're not cookies, they're ornaments.
They're ornaments for the Christmas tree when it's Christmas time. Or just for Mommy's present. I messed up.
Okay. Okay, that's done. They're in the oven. Now we're going to start with the caramel apples. And it's only 10:30. It's going to be a long, long day. Well, let's see. We made the caramel apples. We made the salt dough decorations. They didn't come out as well as I thought because the kids forgot. Their mother had pulled out a bag of cookie cutters for me, and they left them right on the counter when Sid went and picked them up this morning. So we had to just cut out our shapes. But they had a lot of fun doing it. They really liked doing it. Then we took a walk and a ride on the bikes. We colored on chalk on the driveway. And I just finished making them their lunch. And I'm sitting down for the first time to and they're outside. They wanted to eat outside, believe it or not. It's only in the 60s, low 60s, but they're in shorts and t-shirts. It's too cold for me, although it is a beautiful sunny day. So they're eating their lunch out on the patio, and I'm in here just soaking up a little quiet time. I promised them that this afternoon, oh my, that they could watch a movie. I never let them watch TV when they're here, especially when it's nice out, but I'm not feeling all that terrific, and having the two of them is hard to keep them entertained. I mean, we'll probably play a couple board games. They love to play board games, but I did promise them later in the afternoon that we could settle down, watch a movie of their choice, and pop popcorn and have a little movie time, and that will give me a respite. I figured they could stay for dinner. We'll probably just order out pizzas for dinner tonight, and then I'll take them home. Oh, Lord. Every 5 minutes I hear screaming. So that's where we're at. And I'm hanging in there. I had a very restless night last night. I couldn't fall asleep, which is unusual for me. Usually I fall asleep and wake up. No, I couldn't fall asleep. And so I ended up at around, oh my gosh, 1 o'clock in the morning, taking another little smidgen of Klonopin. And then I slept on and off after that. Slept from after I took that at 1. Didn't wake up again until 3:45, and then I dozed again until 5:30, 5:45, and then that was it. And I'll probably have the same kind of night tonight because I know that I have to get up and do that marathon. It's not a marathon, but do that walk tomorrow. Anyway, so I'll come back on and show you the end results of our... I let the kids do their own apples. You can tell a 7- and a 5-year-old did them, but they're very proud of them. I told them they can eat one. I had 2 bags of caramels, and we only ended up doing 8 apples. I thought it would have made more apples than that, so I also told them that they could eat one of their caramel apples here and then take the other 6 home with them to share with their family. But they look like a hot mess. But I'm sure they taste great. They just look like a hot mess. Much like our, well, let me show you the ornaments. I'll show it to you before we've painted. There's, let's see. This is Livy's right here. And you notice the girls got, and then these are Lincoln's. And I like how the boys got boobies. I told them to put their thumbprint in each one, just a thumbprint, so they're sticking their finger in. And this is the result. Not a thumbprint. But this one's even better, because I said, your boy's got boobies. He said, no, he doesn't. I go, oh, yeah, he does. Inward boobies, but boobies nonetheless. So, as you see, they're rough. They're rough edges and everything, because I didn't have cookie cutters. Oh, but they smell so good, because I put a bunch of cinnamon in. And I poke little holes through them so we could put string so they can hang them up wherever they want. It's supposed to be a gift to their mother. Let me see if I can show you. They're out sitting. You see them? Sitting there. They have 2 of my old cordless phones, and they're treating them like walkie-talkies. I said, guys, Gammy will buy you walkie-talkies for Christmas, because those aren't really working. But anyways, they're sitting there eating their macaroni and cheese and their chicken nuggets by the pool. And the pool's not even open. Anyway, I'll check in later. Bye.
What? What a tragedy. Who knows the consequences of disappointing me so deeply? You silly fool! Today, all you orphans are going to show me how much you love me. My children. I want to see lots and lots of...
Day's done. My granddaughter ended up starting getting allergies. Once she touches any soft surfaces, being the couch, the carpet, her eyes start itching and swelling and sneezing, and so they had to go home, which is fine. I'm exhausted. So it's probably better that they left earlier than later because I've got to get out to the store, get my mother a couple cardigan sweaters she was wearing. I don't know if I mentioned it, but the other day when I showed up, she was wearing somebody's sweater. She said the aide got it for her because she didn't have any. She had 2 in her closet, but they were thin cardigans. But there were 2 cardigans in her closet. Anyways, long story longer, I need to go out and buy her a couple heavy cardigans. And because tomorrow is the walk. Anyway, so hope you enjoyed the little filmage of me and my grandkids. Usually take pictures of us together, and I never even got a chance to do that. So I'm done. As soon as my husband gets home, I will run out to the store, and then tomorrow, God bless, and Lord willing, we'll be back at it another day. Bye.